Had a nice little break here, about 10 minutes. We're back to the action. Dennis Hatch takes dead aim on that cue ball. Crashes the rack. Ball's going down.
Wow.
Yeah,
ooh.
He can see the one ball.
He sure can.
That's the 10 ball, came all the way up table in front of that corner pocket. That's very rare. Very rare you'll see the 10 ball come up table like that. Must have got kicked by something. Dennis can cut this one ball in. If he can find a way to play shape on this 2 ball, this could become a very friendly rack for him. What he's doing is looking at all the balls, all the traffic that get in the way of the cue ball. He wants to keep the cue ball in play after he makes this one.
He overcut it, and he's not going to get lucky.
That's the first ball he's missed in quite a while.
Yeah, well, it was a tough one, you know.
Another good opportunity for Carlo here. Can he take advantage of it?
Dennis says, I hope not. I really like the... Oh, I hope so.
Dennis is doing his own commentary.
He really is. He's... Yeah. I tell you what, he's taken this this match real well.
Well, these guys are serious.
And it's certainly a pleasure to be working with both of them.
I'll tell you, he might have a little problem here with this 6 ball. I don't think the 6 goes by the 10. Now he's looking to see if the 6 goes by the 7. That's the problem ball, this rack, and it's coming up real soon. It's got a good angle on the 5. I'm not sure if he has to bridge over this 9 ball or not. It might impede his bridge a little bit, and it did. Not too much, though. Carlo's playing to shoot the 6 past the 7. He got pretty good position there. He's got to be careful with this shot, though. He does not have a wide opening. The other part of this shot is he's got to be careful with the cue ball. If it goes over too far, he's going to be hooked behind the 8. He missed that ball. He missed that ball. He got lucky. Dennis pounds his cue on the ground. You see, Carlo elevated the butt of his cue there. It just made that hot shot a little bit harder. Fortunately for Carlo, Dennis is going to have to kick off the side rail. He can hit the 6, but I'm not sure what that's what he wanted to do. That's a pretty narrow pocket with that 10 ball there. Dennis shares with us he was trying to stick the cue ball behind the 7. If this 6 ball touches the 10 going down there, it will not go in, it will jam. He's got to pocket this ball cleanly.
Oh.
Well, I'm not sure what he was shooting at there.
I don't know either.
That was kind of a total misstep there for Carlo. Carlo is really kind of out of sorts right now. He's lost it a lot from those first 6 games.
Oh boy. You have my phone?
Well, Dennis got the break that time. He missed a 6 inside, but Carlos hooked behind that 7 ball, and I'm not sure if he can even get to the 6 this way. Carlos calling the 6 on the side. He's going to kick off the end rail into the 6. Realistically, he knows he's not going to make it. Hard not to give up a shot here. Wow.
That was quite a shot.
Yeah. He couldn't have done any better than that. Even if Dennis can see the 6, which he can, that was a great escape for Carlo. Dennis is trying to come off the edge.
He does have a good opportunity to play a safety here.
Well, that's not it.
But he hit it too thick.
That's not what he wanted to do. Well, once again, the good news for Dennis. Well, Carlo can shoot the 6 in this lower right corner. If he can roll the cue ball down to the end rail and avoid that other corner pocket, he should be all right. I'm not so sure he can do it. He may have to try to draw this ball. We'll see in a moment. We'll see how he's cueing on this ball. I'll tell you what, if he's bridging over the top of the 8 ball, this shot just became twice as tough. And right now, Carlo's missing everything. Yeah, he's uncomfortable. You can see that. Even Dennis says it's a tough shot. Now he's going the other way. He's going at the other corner pocket. This is no easier. He missed the pocket pretty badly there. Dennis he's got 2 choices here: to cut the 6 ball back to his left in the side or shoot it to his right all the way up in the corner. Neither one an easy shot. Dennis Hatch would love to take the lead for the first time in this match, but he's got to negotiate this difficult situation on the 6. He's cutting it back to the left. Now he's changing his mind. Now he's looking at shooting it to the right, all the way up in the corner. Well, he hit it good, but he lost the cue ball. This is the first game back after they took a short intermission. You know, when they take a break like that, Daniel, I think they get a little cold.
Yeah, I mean, he worked real hard to get to 8 games, and he cooled himself off by asking for a break, you know?
Yeah, I'm not so sure I'd take a break
when you're hot like that.
Yeah, when you got the momentum in your favor.
I'll tell you what, though, he's probably happy he's at least at the table.
This is a tough situation because he knows if he comes off the edge of the 7, he could scratch. But I think he can beat the scratch here. Oh, he called that ball.
Yeah,
2 rails.
But he's going to leave the 7 by the corner pocket, and he's going to leave a kick for Biado.
Carlos got to go rail first to make the 7. He's calling it. This isn't a hanger, though, by any means.
No, he's kicking a little wider than he normally would.
You got to hit this ball perfectly.
It goes in real smooth.
Good shot by Carlo, and he's looking good on this 8, 9, 10. He needs to win a game badly right now because the momentum has all been Dennis Hatch's way for the last 45 minutes. I'm not sure what Carlo was doing there. I have no idea what that shot was about. This is not an easy shot now when you've been missing so many balls. He made it. Back in the lead by one. I don't know. Dennis looks up at us and says, where was he going from the 8 to the 9? And we don't know either. Carlo wins his first game in a long, long time. An hour ago, he was ahead 8-3. He's moved over. He's breaking from the right now.
8 ball goes down.
Yeah. Where's the 1 ball? He's got a shot at the 1. That's probably shoot the 1 into the 9 ball here. Play that little combination. But you've got to not only make the combination, you've got to control the cue ball and the 1 ball on this shot.
Yeah, and then also he's got 2 pockets, I think, that the 2 ball goes into.
He's more concerned about the 1 next right now.
He just took care of the 2. Where's the 1 ball going? Oh, wow.
Came out good. It came out good. He hit it hard enough so the 1 bounced back up and gave him an open shot. I don't know that the 2 goes in either corner pocket. He'll probably have to come across the table, shoot the 2 up in the corner. He's looking to see if the 2. He's looking to see if the 2 will pass the 10. Well, that's not, I don't think that's where he wanted to go. He can shoot the 8 up in the corner. It's kind of a tight fit. He's got to go past that 6 ball here.
Wow.
Blasted
Swish.
that one in. Well, he's got 5 balls all spread out across the table here. He looked invulnerable at the beginning of this match, but he showed us he was human, started missing balls. Early in the match, it looked like Carly was a cinch anytime he had an open rack like this, but he's failed to get out a couple racks just like this. Looks like that's a small side pocket, I'll tell you. You got to make sure you hit the bullseye here. And he did. Good shot. Perfect position on the 10. Carlo's got 10.
Is that your twin brother? Is that your twin
Yeah.
brother?
That's so funny.
You guys do look like good-looking guys.
Your brother's from a different mother?
I told him the story about when you when you saw me for the second time.
I called you Blair.
You called me Blair.
And I called him Daniel.
You called me Blair
So
for
you're even.
like 10 minutes, and you kept saying. But you kept saying, you know what?
Look at him.
You
Even
kept
side by side.
you kept saying, you know what, Blair?
You're the same size.
And I thought you kept saying, you know what, there.
Yeah.
And I was just like.
I'm embarrassed. Don't embarrass me.
And then I realized you were calling me Blair.
Even when you're close together, you look too much.
Jay Helfert.
You can call me Blair. You can call me Daniel.
Jay Helfert confusing me once again with Blair Thine.
That's not so bad. That's not so bad. I like to be confused with Blair Thine once in a while, man.
Well, I tell you what, we look alike, and we're also two guys that are working real hard in the pool world right now.
That's right.
And so are you, Jay. You're
I
host.
ain't working
You've
hard,
been
man.
you've
Don't
been
worry.
playing Papa Bear to these guys now for.
That's easy. That's easy. Nice break shot by Carlo.
Well, I hear.
He's got this 1-5 combination to start the rack.
Dennis is saying the 7 ball is going to cost him 5 games. He might be right,
Well,
but
yeah,
we'll
listen,
see.
The 5 ball that Carlo missed cost him 5 games.
And he's going to try to probably break out this 4 ball on the heels of this.
Hit it.
He
He
did.
hit it.
It was perfect.
Carlo beginning to regain his confidence.
He's going to come all the way down table.
I don't think that's where he was going. I think he was going to, yeah, that's where he wanted to go. Just get past the 6 ball there. And he almost missed that 1 ball, believe it or not. Half a diamond from the pocket, and he jarred the pocket.
He's got to be careful not to end up too straight on this 3.
Well, he's all right here. There's not much you could do wrong on this shot.
He's done well to get some angle here.
This is one of those kind of situations, Daniel. As long as you keep the cue ball out in the open, you're going to be okay. You got a big area to play position in. Wow.
Oh.
Looked like he overcut that ball.
It looked like it wasn't going in.
He's still struggling a little bit.
He might have to come around 3 rails underneath the 10 and underneath the 9. No, he's going to go real slow. Keep it simple, they say.
Kiss.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it simple, stupid. That's what they always say to me. Nice stroke there. Brings him back close to that 9 ball, which is where he wants to be. Distance is not your friend on this table. This 10 ball will put Carlo back in a 3-game lead, 11-8. Kind of lackluster applause there.
Yeah.
Got a nice crowd here, Daniel.
Yeah, this is a packed house. It's a packed house.
Hey, Daniel, listen. before this is all over tonight, I want to really give you props for putting all this together. First, that match you have with Lee Brad showed a lot of heart to get in the box with a guy that's a known player, and now putting together this to me, a matchup like this is reminiscent of the Tar shows, which were some of the best matchups we've ever seen before. I mean, you've got two premier players right here. So, hey, thanks a lot for what you're doing, and keep up the good work, buddy.
Thank you, Jay. I'm striving to improve as time goes on, and thank you as well for participating with me here.
Well, it's a pleasure.
And, you know, you also have a big part of this match as well.
Well, he made a ball on the break. He took a little something off that break. You noticed he didn't hit him quite as hard. I'm not so sure. Will the 2 go by the 10? I'm not sure. He's going to take a look right now. Yeah, he's looking at it like it does. Well,
a breakout, but
he's playing it's like that's throwing everything to chance when you shoot a shot like that.
yeah, and look what he did with the 4
he tied
ball.
up the 4-10, but there actually is a billiard from the 4 to the 10 ball here. Dennis said he's going to break it out, and he might be right.
Yep, he's putting a lot of speed on it, a lot of juice.
I think he played to break it out. He just missed it. There is a billiard from the 4 to the 10, and I know Carlos sees it. Yeah. Well, we'll see in a moment. Dennis doesn't think it's... Yeah, Carlo just pointed to the middle of the table. Yeah, just get to the middle of the table.
Uh-oh. Wow. And he's calling the 10 ball. What a shot that was. What a shot.
Hold on. We want Dave Hema to watch.
Dave Hema, can you get Dave Hema clearance?
Hey, Frank can watch it too.
Or Frank?
Hey, Frank, you can watch this shot.
Dave's coming. Dave's coming.
Okay. Our tournament director and head pro here at Hard Times Billiards, Dave Hema. Handsome young man. Damn good pool player in his own right. Nice shot.
Yeah. And Dennis Hatch may well be right that that 7 ball that he 2-railed is going to cost him 5 games, and he's pissed off about it, and I don't blame him because, you know, this is the type of caliber of play of people you know he's playing.
Scores 12-8, Carlo. He's won all 4 games since they came back from the break. He's moved over. He's been breaking from the right since the break. The last couple of break shots, he's moved over to the right side. He's not hitting them full speed. I don't hear anything going down. Open table. The 10 is up there close to the corner pocket.
Doesn't 10 ball count on the break?
No, the 10 does not count on the break. The 10 goes in any pocket, it will spot up. They've played 20 games. After 25 games, there will be an intermission. About a 15 to 20 minute intermission.
And Dennis has a pretty wide open table, but he's going up and down a little bit.
Let me tell you, that was a nice opening shot right there, getting from the 1 to the 2 like that and getting a perfect angle.
Yeah, because now all he has to do is stun up table a little bit, right near the 4 ball.
Daniel, that's not easy to do when you've been sitting in your chair for 4 games.
Not easy for me to do.
Not easy for me to say. Dennis needs this rack. He needs to stop the momentum that Carlo has right now. This is a big rack for Dennis right here.
That was beautiful.
Nice draw stroke.
Yeah,
Pulls him out to shoot the 4 on the side. He'll go up and down table. He wants to shoot the 5 in the corner past the 7 ball.
He's got to be careful not to hit the side pocket or the 8 ball on his way up table. That's why he's lined up his cue the way he has.
Good call, Daniel. He wants to miss that 8 ball.
Because he needs also optimum angle on the 5. He doesn't want to have too tough of a shot. And look at that. Almost as though he just followed the line of his cue.
Exactly, exactly. That was perfectly in line with where he laid his cue down. It's pretty straight on this 5 ball. I think he's going to have to draw back, but Dennis has got one of the most powerful strokes of anybody in pool. He makes that shot look easy, the way he snaps that ball back. It may look easy to you out there at home, but try it sometimes. You got the cue ball about 4 inches from the rail, and you jack up, and he doesn't have to hit it hard.
Now, what do you like here? Do you think he might play this 8-10, or
No.
is
He'll
he going
play
to
the
have
8
to
in
do
the side.
something?
He'll play the 8 in the side. He doesn't want to play that combination.
Well, he looks pretty straight, though, on the
Yeah,
7. Even though he might be able to cheat the pocket a little, he's got to do a lot of work with this cue ball to get down there for that side pocket.
Yeah, he wanted an angle, but he didn't get it.
He's looking at where he might be able to possibly leave his cue ball. I think he has to use force follow on that.
Well,
He's
I
got to be
think the
careful not to float behind the 9.
I think the 7 is close enough to the pocket that he can actually cheat the pocket a little bit. That's what he hasn't made up his mind. He may draw this ball. He may draw straight back up table. The danger with drawing back up table is you don't want to draw into the side pocket.
I think he's...
See? That's what he's doing. Watch.
He's drawing for the other pocket. That's what I thought. And so now he's going to play a tough shot to the corner.
Went a little further than he would have liked. He would have liked to draw down and shoot the 8 in the side by the 9, but now he's faced with a long straight shot on the 8. He's got to draw back for the... well, he could go forward.
I like maybe going forward on this shot.
Now, see, now he's looking at... He wants to draw the cue ball back almost to where it is now. Boy, he hit that.
Wow.
Look at how good he hit that ball.
Wow.
Dennis, he's got a really powerful stroke when he unleashes.
Well, I got to tell you, he's making it look real good here.
Big rack for Dennis. That was a big
Huge
rack.
Huge rack for Dennis.
Nice acknowledgement from the audience there for that one.
Get it good.
Four more games to play before we take a break, which means that either way, we're going to see somebody ahead. Carlo is ahead now. This is Dennis's opportunity to bust a lead on him to 13 games to 12. Let's see if he can get there. And that will determine the first half of today's play.
He's still breaking from the left side a little bit. I don't hear anything going in, but at the last moment, the 7 ball rolled over and blocked the 1. Carlo's probably going to have to push out here. I don't think he wants to kick at this ball. No, he's going to push out somewhere. He'd like to get that cue ball down table a little ways. Put some distance between it and the one ball.
We going to have a drink after this or what?
That's exactly what Carlo did. He left a lot of distance here. I'm not so sure Dennis might not turn this table back over to Carlo, although he's, look at this, he didn't waste a moment. He got right down on it.
Thin hit, much thinner than that last one that got him into trouble.
Still a really good hit by Dennis Hatch.
Looks like he got the hook. Dennis is, Carlo's calling on the side.
Yeah, he's got to kick at the ball. He doesn't want to kick the one into the 7, though.
He wanted to actually, what he wanted to do was land safe behind the 7. But he ended up getting safe behind the 4.
That's a good kick. That's a very good kick. Some excellent defense going on right now. This is a huge part of 10 ball with good players. Oftentimes you'll see a defensive battle on the 1 ball. This is a big ball to hit.
10 here.
You know what? That's not a bad idea, but I don't think so. He
Well,
wants to kick. He wants to kick 2 rails behind the 1 and knock the 1 away.
He would have to actually strike the top of the 1 if he wanted to make the 10.
That shot's not on, Daniel. You just can't make that shot. You don't have the right angle to do it. He knows that too.
I think, well, yeah, he's looking at the other side of the 1. He's not calling anything.
All depends upon where the cue ball ends up here. Wow.
I think he got there. He got
Yeah,
safe.
he got there. He's got Carlo jacked up over the top of the 5 ball, even if he could see the 1. That's what Carlo wanted to do. He just wanted to come across that ball.
This looks like the 3rd inning on the 1 ball.
This is the best defensive battle we've seen in the match so far.
Oh.
Here comes the jump cue. Looks like it's brand new,
Yeah,
straight out of the box.
Well, he's been using it at bonus ball. I saw him when I was in Las Vegas. I saw him using that cue to
Dennis
break
called
with as well.
Dennis called the 9 ball in the corner past the 5. You've seen him use it before, you said, in the bonus ball. It's kind of like a long jump cue.
It's a, yeah.
We're going airborne, folks.
Oh, he miscued. He miscued.
That tip sounded bad. Something was just a bad hit there. We fully expected him to hit the ball. I don't see a lot of difficulty with this rack, just a lot of balls to negotiate. Running 10 balls on a table like this is never going to be easy. I don't care how they're laying. Although we know Dennis would like to be shooting right now. The hard shots coming up are relatively hard. He's got to get up table for this 7 ball. He's got a good angle on the 6, but he's got to stretch out and bridge over the top of these balls. That's what you want to do. You want to stay close to the balls. You'd like everything to be a half a table or less. Pretty good speed control there by Carlo BIADO. You can just draw this ball back a couple inches. Well, he went forward. I'm surprised. Looks like he'll go 2 rails for position here on the 10. Well done. Makes that 10 ball an easy shot. Carlo BIADO to break. He's leading 13-9. We're racing to 25. He's crossed the halfway point. Yeah, the 8 ball went down at the last second, but Carlo fell a little short there. He wanted that cue ball to track another couple feet closer to the 2. Any shot like this, 3/4 lengths to the table, is not an easy shot. Hit that one pretty good. He's got to get the right angle on the 5 next to draw over. Very important, the position on the 6 ball after the 5. That's going to be the key shot. Ooh, wow. Well, he got position. He forgot to make the 4 ball. He spun that ball right out. Carlo likes to spin the balls and throw them left, throw them right. And he threw that ball to the right, but in doing so, he overcut it.
He's trying to, he's trying to catch a rhythm and keep in rhythm. But
yeah.
You've got to take an extra breath once in a while. He'll realize this as he grows older.
Wow.
Carlo BIADO is coming back. Wow.
That was a very thin cut shot there. I think you got to go rail first here. Even though he's back at the table, he's still faced with this situation where he must get perfect position on the 6 ball. He's got to watch out for the 9 ball coming back across table. The 9 could be in his path. Well,
wow.
Seems like Carlo, once he starts missing, he keeps on missing for a while. He hit that ball real bad. He missed the whole pocket.
Yeah. A couple of Dennis's supporters behind me telling Dennis to make him pay.
Make him pay. Believe me, that's what he wants to do.
You know, though, this is.
Well,
this
he's
is
got
tough.
no. He can make that 5 right where his hand was just now. Draw the cue ball back above the 6, and he'll be all right. But again, not an easy shot. Well, he can do it.
I think he's best to go forward, and come back up between the 10 and the. Oh no, he's going to draw.
No, you're right. You're right. He's going forward. He's going forward.
He's stunned into it. And you know what? He made a shot for himself in the corner pocket.
Listen, he's got the perfect angle. All he's got to do is roll the 6 ball in the pocket and go forward with the cue ball.
Mm-hmm. Just play a dead weight, basically.
Hit it perfect.
He did.
Hit it perfect.
How straight is he, though?
Well, he didn't want to be this straight because he needs to get that cue ball off the rail for the 9. He may have to take a tough shot on the 9. He may not have a choice.
Yeah.
And that's what he did. That's what he did. A diagonal table length shot. Triple tough.
He's going into it.
Whoosh. Beautiful. That was a swish. I'll tell you what, you got to be in dead stroke to make that shot.
Wow. Dennis Hatch making it happen here.
Dennis getting a little emotional there, pounding himself on the chest.
Yeah. Well, you know, Dennis played Swanee here 20 years ago and beat him on the back table just behind us here on table 7. 20 years ago in a tournament that you ran.
That's right. That's right.
Was that the LA Open? Was that?
No. That was a Hard Times Invitational.
Oh, all right.
Those were strong fields. They were world-class fields. 64 great players.
And just like this event, the great J.J. Jenkins filmed that event. And so he was caught on video 20 years ago and is back now.
You know, I think that was 1994.
Yeah, he was 21 years old when he played Jay Swanson. 1 ball looks like it's coming downtown. 5 ball.
There goes
And
the
a
1.
10.
Wow, look at this.
Uh-oh.
I don't think the 3-10 combination goes. He's got to try to run out, and the 4-7 is a problem here.
What about a billiard? He's looking at the billiard.
That's not easy either. Oh, you mean the billiard on the 4-7? That's possible. Let's see. He may be looking at a billiard from the 3 to the 10, although the 10 looks a little bit above the pocket. I think you can come down table and break up the 4-7 here. You can use the cue ball to break these balls up.
You know, I think that billiard is on. He's just got to put a little. Yeah, he's looking at the billiard.
He's taking a long look at it.
Well, the tough part is getting that cue ball right there at that angle that he wants.
He got there.
He sure did.
He got the right angle.
As though he drew the line with his cue. I'm telling you, he made a trough.
He's playing the billiard. It's not a hanger, Daniel. You got to hit this just right.
Wow.
Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Dennis takes a look at
What's
his.
he looking at me for?
No, he's looking at his supporters up here in the stands.
$13.
After this
11.
next game, we're going to take an intermission.
13-11. Taking a break after this game, guys. Well, you know, young Carlo BIADO, this is the guy that everybody in America has been talking about. He beat a huge field in the Ultimate 10-ball championship.
Came in fourth.
To lose. I thought he lost. I thought he came in second to Mika Immonen.
No. Came in fourth.
Came in fourth.
Still good. World-class field.
Came here, won the Hard Times 10-ball, beating Alex Pagulayan 11 games to 1. And since then, he's been a huge buzz in the United States.
Well, this is the guy he's playing is no easy player to match up with, let me tell you.
Absolutely not.
Once again, Carlo comes to the table with an open rack, but 10 balls to go. Gets the first one. One down, 9 to go. He wanted to get all the way around above that 3. Fell a little bit short. He's got to slow roll this 3 ball.
He's back cutting down to the corner here.
Yeah.
He's at a good angle to get shape on the 4.
Yeah, he fell a good foot short,
shot,
though.
yeah.
He fell a good foot short.
It's not going to go, Jay.
Yeah. Yeah, Carlo's struggling again. Got lucky, though. Got another good roll.
He did get a roll, and Dennis is devastated by it.
Dennis.
Shoot again, he said.
Well, you know, this is part of pool, Daniel. And I can't tell you how many times players miss and don't leave a shot. He's got a choice of kicking 1 rail or 2 rail behind that ball.
He's calling the corner pocket. He's cutting. He's kicking around the 7. Uh-oh. Cue ball.
Not bad.
Barely escapes.
Not bad. Didn't leave
Yeah.
Carlo much. Carlo jumps to the table, but he's not going to like what he sees. He wants to play safe. He wants to shoot the 3 into the 5 and stop there. This could be a little tricky. Well, he did okay. He left a lot of distance, but we saw what Dennis did on that 9 ball in the last game. Can Dennis roll this 3 ball in from here? If he can, he should have a shot at the 4. This is a blood test and a half. He was playing safety there. He was playing safety. Didn't quite work, though.
No, he left
work.
Carlo open.
He wanted to get that 3 ball over to the middle of the end rail.
He's trying to float behind the 7.
And stick behind the 7 with the cue ball. That spin in the ball is not working for Carlo.
No,
he's way off.
Well, he had a lot of work to do there. He really, he was trying to get perfect shape.
Yeah,
you know, he could have just played a natural and
he could have rolled it in.
Dropped the cue ball just by close to the 9 and cut the 4 in.
Exactly. I don't know what he's. Every time he spins that ball, he's missing the ball now.
Where's his buddy, Dennis Arcolo?
No telling. He actually had an easy shot at the 3 ball there, and he missed it badly.
Well, he's left Dennis a little tough here because Dennis has missed a cut like this already, and we saw that earlier in the 2 racks ago, I believe.
Well, I think Dennis can make the 3. He's concerned about position for the 4.
Oh, he hit that bad, too.
You kind of called it there, Daniel. You said he could miss it, and he did. But no shot here for Carlo except a safety.
Another miss. And unfortunately leaving Dennis wide open. Unfortunately for him. The rolls only go your way for so long. Eventually you're going to have to execute. There's still a little bit of work to do here. But it looks like he might be all right. He just give himself like a 30-degree angle on this 6 ball and have a natural angle to come down for the 7 ball in the corner pocket. From here, it looks like a road map. Now remember, guys, we're going to take a 10-minute break. It is our official intermission. After which we'll return and play the second half of this match. Well, we got on the wrong side of this 8 ball. Well, he didn't exactly want to leave a shot this difficult on the 10. And if he's not careful, he could create a 2-game swing here. He's got to execute and make this ball. Perfect. Perfect. 13-12. This match is nowhere near over. In fact, we're halfway through. Thanks, everybody, for watching. We'll be right back in about 10 minutes. 10-minute break.